Hello everyone, if you haven't seen the Fanexpo Canada 2025 video between Moxxie and Huz goes to Fanexpo Canada 2025. If you haven't seen this video, I'll put the link in the description below. Please check it out video first before you're going to see this video. So this is actually the second part of Fanexpo Canada videos. Today it's going to be something a little bit different. It's an adventure story. It's called My Adventure Story in Fanexpo Canada 2025. We did this last year and now I'm doing it again because there's a lot of story to tell you. Everything that could be on off camera and on camera in Fanexpo Canada 2025. Hope I memorize everything from the convention in the last few weeks. So yeah, this should be interesting about it. So by the way, and also this video is part 1 out of 2 of My Adventure Story in Fanexpo Canada 2025. So make sure to leave a like in today's videos over there, subscribe to my channel, and make sure hit the notification button to notify the future uploads in today's video. And also guys, leave a like for part 2 if you want to see it, because there's a lot of story to tell you in the next video. So this is part 1 out of 2 of My Adventure Story in Fanexpo Canada 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let the story begins. So our Friday begins around I was cosplaying as Moxxie. If you guys don't know, I was cosplaying Moxxie for 2 years, and I haven't cosplayed it in last year. And I was like, why not? Okay, before that I was like, what if I'm doing 2 cosplays in one convention? And I did it. It was around back in May or June. I discussed this for a couple months with my family. Just says, oh, it's a good idea. I said I want to do a challenge. And I did. So we did the challenge myself about doing cosplay, between 2 cosplays in 3 days. So we did the Friday. It was actually interesting to say that we actually have discussed about everything. So before I was cosplaying Moxxie, but there's only one thing. The problem is to put as Moxxie a red face, red makeup or red face at least, and the white pointing thing as Moxxie character does. So, and right here, this is what a YouTube looks like. It's called YouTube's, whatever call it is. This is what Moxxie looks like. This is what he was. That's what exactly I'm thinking about this character right here, with the red face and the white mark right here. That's what his character does. And also I try to put the eyebrow with black so I can move a little bit, not too much red, because I want to put the eyebrows be black. That's what his character does. And okay, it's funny because one of my friends wanted me to put yellow eye in a character. I was like, and be honest with this, I never done putting eyes before. I don't want to do it because that makes it more hurt, and I'm gonna hurt my eyes immediately. So I decline it. So yeah. And after that, I'm wearing wigs. I would wear wigs for 2 years, I said before, and I did it as well. We did the wig as well. Last 2 years ago was actually a little bit difficult because the wig is so different, because I never wear a wig in my life until 2023. So yeah. And after that, we discussed about it, and then we started to put like a little bit mark of like a hair tie, for example. So after that, we're going to around with my sisters. I was with my sisters around the time, so I can do next day. I will do it myself. So I will discuss it in the next video of part 2. So as soon as it will be next one. Okay, that's when Fanexpo Canada located. So yeah. And actually one thing is when my friend, and actually another thing is when my friend Dr. Hazbinhotel was actually part of it. So we discussed this for a couple months about like we're planning to hang out and collab. So we did that a couple months, a few times. When we're closer to that time, we discussed it like so much about it. We talk a lot mostly on the So Dr. Hazbinhotel was there. It's actually funny. I'll tell you a little bit funnier whatever I just in the next one. So yeah, so after that we discussed, and then I went to arrive to Fanexpo Canada. We go into inside, but guess what? The first thing is we had to get the actual bundle for the tickets that I got, the ultimate tickets bundle, said at least the time. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt right now, and I have some other stuff right here, but I'll bring it later, but not right now. So I want to talk about the story, you guys. So yeah. So another thing is after that is we went to this bundle like a level 800, for example. I don't remember the level because I know the place, but not the numbers. So hope you understand about it. And we went to downstairs, level 800. We went to this go to the lounge area. This is when the ultimate lounge, and I was like super lucky to be getting sitting. I was like, yes, I want to do it by myself, and we did that. And after that, we got a bundle. So after that bundle, we decided to go to the North Building. That's when the North Building as a main building, when all celebrities are autographed there. That's most likely. So yeah, until then, I didn't realize it's getting too many people around 10. Well, I arrived around 10:30ish, let's say the least. And actually, we arrived at 10:30. Let's say that 10:30, and then we just after that we went there. And this, let's say I was going to them. But one thing is, as soon as I walk and decided to go do the intro, that's when the same intro I did it for Comic-Con. So that's why I did that like this, like that, and then yeah, we did that before and decided to go the same thing. So after that, after the intro, we went to walk around. The time I was like, you know what? I want to meet celebrity as possible. It's because there's so many lined up people are going there to meet some people. But first they got is a photo OP. So yeah. And I decided to myself, like, before my friend come by with me, and I decided to go, I was like, you know what? The first thing, and guess what? The first thing in my mind to meet is actually, of course, I was cosplaying Moxxie. So I decided to meet Richard Horvitz for the second time, because it's like, why not? And I think in my mind for quite a few weeks, I was like, I hope he remembers my cosplay. And I'll tell you more of this, okay? A little bit seconds, like a little bit minute. Hold on. So after that, we decided to go to the hazbinhotel and helluvaboss like an autograph thing. And let me tell you this straightly, there's so many. I'm gonna say one thing is that, you know what? Guess what the most popular I've seen lineup most likely? It's between Angel Dust and Serpentius, or what should I say, Blake Roman and Alex Brightman. So there's so many people lined up between these both people. And then and the half lines also is Amir Talai, aka Alistair, was there, including other lines such as Richard Horvitz and Bryce Pinkham. Bryce Pinkham is actually voiced Stolas in the helluvaboss, and that's exactly who we are right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna meet Richard Horvitz, and guess what? There's few lines of Richard Horvitz because they already met him before, like 2 years ago, because he was here for, of course, 2 years ago on helluvaboss autographs. So yeah. So after that, we decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna line up. And as soon as I record, so I started to record another one, and then before that cut right there on that, before I'm gonna line up for him, when I was saying discussion about, oh, we're gonna meet him for the second time. And as soon as I stopped recording, my friend Tweaku actually saw me, and it's actually the first time we're gonna see each other in years. Because if you guys don't know, a year ago, me and Tweaku, we actually meet. While we line up for Charles Martinet, aka Mario himself. So we did actually meet, and we did talk, and just barely talk about, like, we love Nintendo stuff, video games, something like that, some things like that. And then the funny thing is so funny is we did do a Koopa dance video. I got this on shorts. So after that, we decided to have fun, and we did talk, and we really talk a lot about, discuss about it. This before the one, a lot of things to do. So yeah, and many things that's possible is it thinks about when we're discuss about a lot of things. So yeah, so after this discussed, like, waiting for Richard Horvitz, aka Moxxie himself, and after that we did line up for, like, let's say a few minutes later, and actually one thing, because before we're gonna meet him, me and Tweaku, we have discussed about the split money. We actually did discuss before that, and I tell my older sister to to do that. And she said yes. And I know I understand about the money, because I don't want to get, like, for example, scam, for example. You know what I mean? So yeah. And another thing is after that, we decided to split money. And we did that actually as well. And we split like a $50 each. So yeah, something like that. Because let me tell you this, the autograph, everything you saw was so expensive. I'm not kidding, because if you're going to the first convention for the very first time, you have to save money for a while. Why? Because everything you saw in autograph makes it more like that. But the lowest one is between $50. But the other one in the video is costing more money than $50. I'm not kidding with you guys. I wish I could record it, but I can't do that because without the permission, we can't do that. You can't see the screen, but I don't want to do that because that makes it more different for you guys. So yeah. So after that, me and Tweaky, we decided to go to meet him together. So we did that together. And the one thing is very surprised, to say the least. when Richard Horvitz see us, and he recognized me 2 years ago, that he's like, oh, I remember you. And I was very surprised, and I'm very happy to say that he saw me for the second time when I was cosplaying Moxxie, but this time with different style of my hair. I'm actually really happy to say thank you so much for that. So yeah, I know Moxxie fans are seeing this, so yeah. And I'm very excited to say, and then we did take a picture, and we did the same pose. Well, I didn't, not the different pose, but we did like this. So that's what become Moxxie he was. But not really, because I just love to be like that. And I remember this before. Oh, disclaimer, guys, this video is actually recorded before HELLUVA's new season on September 10th. So this is actually recorded right after, before, a couple days before new HELLUVA's episode. So new season at least. So yeah. So this actually recorded like this is actually recorded on Saturday. So hope you guys understand about it. So yeah. And after that, and I remember when he said about, I'm so excited for a new episode. I remember Richard Horvitz says, oh, you're gonna love this. And I was like, you know what? I will definitely watch it. And because I can't wait to see more stories about this show. Because after that, season 2 was such a very moving season, because I felt like it's not just become a comedy, you also have a dramatic story about these characters. Because the most thing is we are still looking for answers to what happened to those characters on that story. We get this for a while about this, everything we saw. And it's been for a couple years now. This story is just the beginning of this since 2020. Because of that, if you guys know, I've been a fan of this both shows since 2020 era. So I mean, aka COVID era, said at least. So that was exactly a couple years of time. I'm very excited for it. I was very happy about it. And it's been 5 years of being fan of this both shows for 5 years. Damn, 5 years ago now. That's a freaking masterpiece. So after that, we actually meet Richard Horvitz. And I will love the episode. As soon as the next few days, I recorded this before. This is Saturday, and I will upload this on, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. So yeah, so whatever it does like that. So after that, meet Richard Horvitz. We decided to meet one more people left. So we did actually meet. I actually guess what I meet. I did meet Alistair himself, Amir Talai. So I did actually meet him. And I was lined up for like a couple, let's say 10 minutes lineup. And yeah, but Trigger was actually there first. And then after that, I lined up back on him. So I was waiting for that one. And let me tell you this, he's such a great person. And he's so nice as well. And I do have a picture of him. I just see right here. So yeah, and I like how he did the silly face. That's actually pretty funny. So yeah, and you might know him because he did some Broadway stars before he cast Alistair, because he did some amazing Broadway stars, especially because from Annie, if you guys haven't seen this musical, that's where he got cast as Alistair, the way he sound like that. He's perfect to be doing this role, and he did. So after that, we meet Alistair. We decided to go around to have fun. And me and Tweaker discussing about it is, we're going to go to the panel in the next couple hours, which is the HELLUVAboss panel. So yeah, after that, we decided to go there. So after that, we decided to go around the time. I didn't record a lot of like the view of fanexpo. I'm so sorry, guys. It's because I was too busy. And let me tell you, the people are walking, they're always walking slow. Because you have no idea how many people there are. But you will see next video, this Saturday, it's going to be a lot to pack. But I will tell you more about it in the next video. So, yeah. So after that, we discussed, and then me and Rico split up to go around more. And then me and my sisters, we decided to go to, have a lunch. So we did that lunch, and then we decided to have lunch. And after that, the years, months by, and I got few people in the pictures, but kind of been like that much. So, yeah. So after that, we lunch. And I mean, of course, I get pizza. So that's the only thing we have in our people eating a pizza, which is we need more food courts in fanexpo. Seriously. So after that time, we decided to eat pizza, and then I decided to tell my sister, like, can I go around? And they said yes. So I was like, I'm going around, and then I'm looking for, and then I think it was about hours later, there's a hazbinhotel trivia question. And I was like, oh shoot, that's like the first thing, is my first time actually going to the actual panel. Well, soon enough will be that one. This is actually the first time going to fan panel. going there because I never went to panel anything because I'm still new to the convention, as I said before. So yeah, I hope you understand about it. And yeah, it's actually really excited to say that we decided to go to the hazbinhotel panel. So after that, we decided to line up. Actually, I was very early actually to line up. That took us like almost an hour to line up. And people was like, you know what, let's wait until, because I don't want to lose the lineup. That's exactly what happened. So I decided that, and I discussed some people as well, and I meet some people as well. I did actually meet some cosplay who did Adam and Luke from hazbinhotel. The picture is over here, as you see right here. They did a fantastic job. I did discuss about like how do you make this helmet, and actually they made their own. Actually, I'm actually very impressive how they made your own without buying some online. So yeah, you will see why. It's actually I respect for that, to be honest. So yeah. So after that, we decided to go inside the hazbinhotel panel of that one. This is right here. So after that, and let me tell you inside what happened that day. We were like sitting on the back, and we decided to get our teams ready. And let me tell you straightly one thing. Some of my teammates doesn't know half of it. Well, some people, let's say 50-50 of mix of fans, or doesn't know the show or know about the show really well. So after that one, we decided round one. Let me say round one is so damn easy, okay? Let me tell you that. But round two, this is where I carried the team a lot. I was cosplaying Moxxie as before. I carried the team. But I remember the first question is, I don't remember the first, I know the second question is, who voiced Tom Trench and Egg Boys? So that's exactly where I carried the team there. And I knew exactly, I remember this so funny myself is, I went chaotic mode. You know why? I did this. It said something. That's exactly what happened. And I felt like, and I knew in my mind when I said, one of the commentators said, sorry about my cough. But I went like this. I don't want to say really loud because people might know the answer really well. So I started to tell them like, who voiced that? And I tell them like that. And then one of the cosplayer decided me to write. I was like, fine, I'll write it. And I did like this. I went so fast, and I was like, oh shoot. And then what happened? And I did help, and I put it on the paper. And then the answer was, of course, Amir Talai was voicing Tom Trench, aka Alistair, and then Egg Boys voiced by Blake Roman, aka Angel Dust. So, and I was like, and people started cheering on me. I was like, yeah! I was like, I don't know why I did that. So yeah. So because I did carry the team, and then the third round, I did also carry the team as well. And also very funny, it's actually really cool to say this, we actually won that round. And before round 3, we were in the final round. And unfortunately, I hate to say, we actually did split up the team. That means we are solo, which just sucks for me because I had to do it myself and I had to know more. The only thing is I was very close to say is question 2 about Vox because Vox has so many nicknames for Alistair because he has no Vox really is a rivalry to Alistair. So yeah. And after that, and I was completely lost my mind. Was like, oh shoot, what are the nicknames? And after that, it was very difficult. So after that, and then third question is Vaggies on pilot episode in 2019. And I was like, I hope I remember this. And I went something like, I cannot say the word right now because I don't want to get bad words in this video. So I will keep it as a clean one. Well, it said at least sometimes. So yeah. But maybe kind of bit, maybe not really. But in the next video, sometime I will say bad words. But I will center that in the video. But not this one, but next video. So yeah. So after that, unfortunately, I went 3 questions wrong. I was like, I lost. But it's okay. It's okay. It's still fun. Doesn't matter. I know I lost the game, but it doesn't matter. It's just a game, okay? It's just a game. It's a trivia question. You know what I mean. So yeah. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record it and then see some people around, and then yeah. So after hazbinhotel panel, fan question. Sorry about that. Trivia. There we go. Trivia. hazbinhotel trivia. We decided to go around again, myself, and until meet my sisters again to sit around to me to relax. So that took us I think it was around 15 to 20 minutes relaxing, and we decided to go to the actual panel, which is I'm going with Tweaku again. That weird. So I was like, you know what? and also after that, we almost forgot to give him $50. We actually did, because we did split up the money. So yeah. So after that, we split up the money, and things that happened to do is me and Tweaku decided to go to the panel of helluvaboss panel. It was actually the very first time going to the actual big panel. It's actually very interesting to say. So after that, we decided to go downstairs on the north building. And let me say, the lineup's already there. I was like, oh shoot, so the lineup's already there, so I had to be on the back. So it's actually okay, it doesn't matter, because it's actually, we're not that late. So we just gotta go on time. So it said at least at that time. So after that, we decided to go inside the panel, and we did have so much fun. And we decided it was our first time having a panel. There's only one thing that you guys might know on TikTok. Yeah, so I'll explain this after this. Hold on. So basically, we decided to go to the panel, and we did some laugh and enjoyable stuff like that. But there's only one thing I find it really funny. So if you guys don't know this YouTuber named Danny Mota, who was a YouTuber who does the reaction stuff like that. So basically, Morgana Ignis, who voiced Sally Mae, came out of nowhere, and she decided to calling out Danny Mota. Because if you guys don't know, if you guys seen on TikTok that he's getting called out by few hazbinhotel and helluvaboss stars. And I was like, damn, he's going, oh my god, Danny's not gonna like this. So basically, yes, it is actually did happen. I will show you this video right now that when Morgana Ignis call out Danny Mota in this here. This is a TikTok right here.
Danny Mota, if you're watching right now, hi. Hi, Danny. I gave him shit recently because he's just like, in the first video on Harvest Moon, Sally Mae shows up and he goes, I love that they didn't even try to hide this is Brandon Rogers. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Yeah, eat a bucket of shit, Danny. Yeah. Fucking coming for your ass, Danny, if you're watching right now. We love you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. You owe me a drink, Danny. Yeah.
And I remember I was there. I was back. I was like this. I remember that I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I remember I searched Danny Mota. I was like, I barely know this person, but I don't watch his video, but I seen on TikTok about him calling out of nowhere at the panel, which is insane how it was. I was like, damn! That's the only thing I remember I thought about it. And we did some laugh, we did some fun time on the panel, and I did this so well, and I was like, yep, it's a great time. And the one thing is so very close to say we almost got our own question from us. Mostly to Tweaku, because Tweaku trying to raise his hand, unfortunately, it didn't work out. Fortunately, because we only have 3 questions only by different fans, because they can see what their raise a hand looks like. So yeah. So after that, we did a panel, and the one thing is actually really fun. So after that, we went to the panel. I think after the panel, I think it's time to go home immediately. So yeah. So that's it. So after that, we went to panel, decided to go home because it's like 5 p.m. I was like, you know what, I'm going home because I need to get ready for the next one, which is Husk. You will see on the next video, so stay tuned for that. So after that, decided to go outside near at the Metro Toronto Convention Center to take a picture, just to pose, just a photographers, as of course my sister helped me out for the pictures. So yeah, as she's right here, so over here, right there, more that one, yeah. I like that. It's after that, and that's the end of day 1 of fanexpo Canada 2025 story. So this is my adventure story in fanexpo Canada 2025 part 1. So stay tuned for part 2 in the next video. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching in today's video. But first, if you haven't seen a fanexpo Canada 2025 videos between Moxxie and Husk goes to fanexpo Canada 2025, I recommend to watch that video first before we're going to see this video. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching in today's video. Don't forget to leave a like into the videos over there. So over there, leave a like for this video. Subscribe to my channel and make sure to hit the notification bell to notify the future uploads in today's video. So part 2 will come out very soon on the next one. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching in today's video. Make sure to check out the other videos over here. I don't know, I'm running videos over there, boom, boom. And make sure to subscribe to my channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed in today's video. I'll see you then, and also, peace out, people. And stay tuned for part 2. See you guys then, guys. Bye!